Hello my friends, welcome back to part 3 of my Teclis Let's Play campaign where we play with the Order of the Loremasters and attempt to forge a new empire in Lustria and the lands beyond. So, we have a lot to do this turn. We just took out the Dark Elves of Bloodhall Coven, took over their what looks kind of like a black ark that kind of settled in the Dragon Isles here. They're gone now, wiped off the face of the map, and we've got some diplomacy to do, but first, I need to level up Teclis. So, it was just an auto-resolve battle, didn't feel like I needed to show it. What are we going to go for? One thing that I think would be really good is Quartermaster getting the upkeep, minus 15% upkeep for all units in our Lord's Army will be very good, especially when we get towards the later stages of the game. So, we might start working down the blue tree a bit. I think recruitment costs would be pretty good, but I also do want Flames of the Phoenix. Fiery Convocation as a bound spell is very strong, and we're closer to that. So it might be worth just going for Flames of the Phoenix for right now. We're going to go for Flaming, yeah, we'll go for Flaming Sword of Ruin, which will help out our spears a lot in the melee fight. Because honestly, we've stuck with the spearmen for a while. We're going to have to shift off them eventually for sure. But honestly, with the three gold, or not gold, bronze chevrons, they're not bad. They don't have bad stats at all. And they're basically just meant to hold the line. And Flaming Sword of Ruin will help them dish out more damage. So I think that'll be a decent choice there. Go into technology here, and we can get minus upkeep, minus 5% upkeep for spearmen, and for all of our archers, and lower recruitment costs as well. So I think martial law, definitely worth going after there. Let's go into diplomacy, and look at the factions that we've been trying to butter up a little bit. And one of them, Itza, is starting to like us. So yeah, it is, as I learned in the comment section below, and what I kind of figured in the last play session, was that it does take a little while for the diplomatic bonuses the influence you use to make them like you. It takes a while for all those bonuses to accrue. So they're up to 25 total value now, and starting to be a little bit more friendly to us. So we're trying non-aggression pact and trade agreement. See if they bite. We might have to pay them a little bit of money, or we could just wait a little bit longer. Honestly, we've already spent influence, so we probably shouldn't pay any money for it. They accepted. Okay, so we just got 537 gold. We're going to be getting that per turn. That's a very lucrative trade agreement right there. So I'm happy with that. And now we're going to actually go ahead and intrigue a court and try to butter up the other Lizardmen faction as well. So that was Latan. We're minus 5 right now. I think we can do 2 improve relations. Yeah, that cost, every time we try to improve relations with any faction, the cost goes up. So we got plus 15 there. We'll do it one more time. And then we should be able to get trade with them pretty easily. And we're still able to recruit a level, or a 60 influence lord. That's the top tier kind of lord, if we want to. We're not quite there in terms of money, but pretty soon we're going to get a second army, and then think about expanding in another direction. Right now, and we got a bunch of vision there too. Okay, that's very helpful. Itza's doing very well for themselves. Mortuary and Itza, the capital city right here, they have gold. Ooh, that's I might want to take that eventually. Any province with gold is going to be a lot of fun to capture. Right now, though, we're going to expand towards Hoeth or Walatol. God, the Aztec pronunciations are definitely not on point. But we're going to definitely take this. Temperate climate, suitable climate, Cavern of the Mlexlagar, and Pillars of the Unseen Constellation. Those will be all settlements that I want. Where's the third settlement? Oh, the third settlement here is Monumental of Izatl. So they look like they're in mountainous regions, but they are suitable climates for us, so they'll be definitely worth taking. And we're probably going to run into Clan Pestilence pretty soon here. Let's take a look if we can find where they are. They do not like us. Nope. So we don't have vision of them at all. We'll stay in Bloodhall for a couple more turns, stabilize public order there. We are going to start focusing on growth more, which is something, yes, I should have been doing from the beginning of the campaign. We're going to level up this growth building, get that further up, and that will, of course, allow us to get Great Turtle Isle to a level 4 settlement faster. We'll also upgrade Golden Ziggurat here. Looks like the Harbor's about to finish, Elven Artisan's about to finish, and the Kilns in 2 turns are about to finish, so that will even further increase my trade income. And let's take a look at Harriet Potter. I need to rename her real quick. This is, I don't know why this is so hilarious to me, but I'm gonna go I'm gonna go with Hoeth Potter. I think that's a good name. I think it's a pretty good name. So she's gonna continue going up the western coast of the Southlands, scouting out new factions, continuing on towards Ulthuan, trying to find Tyrion and his sub-faction, and the rest of the 10 kingdoms there. But we have a new noble who spawned in Great Turtle Isle, and we'll also use him to scout out some new factions as well. Is there a way for me to cut over? No, there's no way. Well, I could just land and walk across. So I'll do that. He might actually beat Hoeth to Ulthuan, possibly. So he'll go scout that way. So what do we need to do here? What else is remaining? Done a lot this turn. Let's take another look at diplomacy one last time. How much is that generating? Only 336 now. You don't want to trade right now, do you? They accepted the offer? Okay. Well, we have non-aggression, so yeah, in probably 2 or 3 turns we should be able to trade with them. No problem whatsoever. And that will generate another 416 per turn. So yeah, things are shaping up real well in terms of the economy. And I think we'll go for Hualatl next. Take that provincial capital, and then, well, it looks like Clan Morris has started the ritual of dark scrying. We're not quite there yet. Very soon. I think we're about 4 or 5 turns away from starting the ritual, which might be a little slow, but again, I don't think that it really matters. The first ritual is not that important. What are we at right now? Yeah, we're gonna be, if it stays at plus 16, it'll be 4 turns. Because I think you need 350, right? Yeah, 350 way fragments, so we're not too far off. Harbor is constructed. We'll increase this growth even more. Alright, so Teclis is still about 2 turns away from really wanting to get out of there, because we want the replenishment, right? That's going to be important. We need a full stack before we start going to war with Clan Pestilence or whoever is waiting for me. Come on, Hoeth Potter. Show me a faction that wants to trade. That looks like a new one. Chalakwa. Can't trade with them yet. So we can also build a grove in Great Turtle Isle very soon, which would give us white lions and give us great eagles, which ain't half bad. Wouldn't mind some of that. Some white lions in the army would be a significant step up from the spearmen, I think. And I do want to take a look at the lords again, because we're getting very close to getting that second army efficient. So that makes a lot of sense if you want to go for a low tier army. A little bit boring. I don't want to bore you guys. I want to get the cool stuff. It's probably much more cost effective to just spam spearmen and archers and just do that for most of the campaign. But in terms of seeing the awesome units go to work, which is half the fun of Warhammer, right? In fact, it's more like 85% of the fun. We want to be getting the Star Dragons, we want to be getting the Dragon Princes of Kalador and all that. So, I mean, that's powerful though. Minus 25% upkeep for all archers and spearmen. Illyrian Reavers as well. Minus 20% upkeep for dragon units, but we're not going to get dragons for a very long time. There's some good stuff there. What are the bad ones? Slovenly. Yeah, we don't want plus upkeep on archers and spearmen. Like, that's not ideal. But we're not going to recruit a lord just yet.
We have shaped this world.
Take a look at Chamber of Visions. Okay, so we can... Public order should be probably our first priority. Yeah, public order is a bit of an issue there. So we'll do public order for now. And yeah, that's going to be in our sights in a couple turns. So, from all the gameplay that you guys have seen so far, which lord are you enjoying the most? Like, not just in terms of campaign, although I think campaign is obviously really important. And that'll probably be what the majority of you do first. Which lord's campaign are you enjoying the most? Like, which do you think is the most fun, the best starting position, has the most unique units? That kind of thing. And which faction in multiplayer do you think you're going to want to play first? I'm honestly going to say that I feel like all of these factions are a blast. Like, I haven't hated playing any of them. In fact, I've actually played Skaven the least so far, which I'm kind of surprised about, because they are one of my favorite factions in the entire setting. And they are incredibly unique, and I think they have been done justice quite well by CA in this game. But I don't know, like, I feel like I've just been trying to make the High Elves work in multiplayer. They definitely can. They're definitely viable. They might end up being the worst faction in the base game on launch. It's possible. They do have issues, but so do some of the other factions. It's a game of matchups. Like, for example, I think the High Elves match up quite well against the Lizardmen in some situations, because they have so much bonus versus large. They have net. Phoenix Guard are actually super good versus dinos, which maybe has not come through in the replays, but believe me, in some of the battles I've played, kick dinos spam with only a couple of Phoenix Guard. Let us help you, Elf Spawn. I don't want your help, dude. I want your gold. So give me that gold. Give it to me. Yeah, all right. I'll take 200, whatever. And then maybe at some point we'll be able to trade with them. I want to find my buddy Tyrion. It'd be really cool to confederate with him and get, like... I seriously doubt I'm going to anytime... Well, definitely not anytime soon will I be in a military position to... Because basically, if you want to confederate with factions, I believe you have to be much stronger than them on the balance bar, and on the balance of power. And so I don't think they're going to want to confederate. So it won't be anytime soon until we maybe get like 3 or 4 maybe full stacks before they would even consider it, I feel like. But having a start position in Ulthuan and another one in the Turtle Isles and kind of playing 2 separate campaigns during the same one would be pretty fun. Like, I'd be able to have a whole nother campaign going on in Ulthuan while we dealt with Lustria, which I think would be a lot of fun to watch and play. So that might be something we try to do, confederate with Tyrion at some point. How much gold is it? Oh, it's gonna cost money. Where did Clan Pestilence go? Is that it? That must be it. I wonder if Lord Scroll's about to die. Like, that's a pretty decent dwarf stack there. I mean, we've only can see miners, but I imagine quite a lot of dwarf warriors and a lot of quarrelers. Quarrelers are a nightmare for the Skaven, dude. 80 armor, missile block chance, and of course the decent range and damage. Like, Skaven will melt to quarreler spam for sure. In fact, I think that might be a hard matchup for Skaven in general. I think dwarves might give them some issues because they don't really match up amazingly versus heavily armored factions, I feel like. Unless you like spam rat ogres or something. Alright, let's upgrade growth. Upgrade the colonnade. Get the public order going a little bit better. Harrieth Potter, continue your scouting, please. Ready to serve. Crossing the waves. Let's take a look. We did have another Clan Moors army crossing the churning gulf, heading towards the Citadel of Dusk. I don't see where they are though. Oh, here, okay. They're definitely there. Alright, so Clan Moors is there. That is probably Quee Caretaker chilling in there. He's gonna be a problem at some point, but I'm not too worried about him at the moment. Blood holes. And it's fine for now. Trade. Knights of the Flame.
Armored in faith. The laws of chivalry demand. You mewling fool.
Shut up. Zlatan. Oh, they're happy with us now. Okay. Cool. I am very wise. I agree with you, Quetgar. So the trade is starting to roll in now. For sure. Last Defenders. We can trade with Krotgar soon. And they're strong, dude. We're not actually that strong right now. Once we get the second army, we will be. But militarily, we're not. I'll use 1 influence on you this time. Because it's starting to get pretty expensive. Oh, yeah, dang. That is expensive. It's minus 14. Maybe not even worth it right now. Making 2,000 a turn. That ain't half bad, playa.
We are the guardians of order.
Alright. Get another Elven Fairground. end turn, and we will colonize Ulthuan and start getting another provincial capital, another province under our control. I want to find a faction to actually fight right now, honestly. We're not at war with anybody, which, from a pure campaign perspective, is probably fine, because there's not a whole, I mean, we don't need to expand to anything at the moment, and like, just fight people. Negative growth, okay, whatever.
You seek knowledge.
Alright, we'll go in here now.
Wisdom leads me.
Skaven revealed. What's up, buddies? Is that clan yeah, no, that's clan Skryre. Okay. I don't really care what you have here. Like, you need to die.
I know the way.
So we have discovered clan Skryre. Golden Ziggurat, Turtle Isles has been completed.
It shall bless you.
So what do we want here? We want a public order building. Definitely want a public order building.
Kadhaif unleashed.
Can we attack? Just right now? No. It's actually a walled settlement. Okay. So, battering ram. And then, next turn, we can actually auto-resolve. That'll be nice. I mean, look, I want to play some siege battles for sure. I definitely want to play some siege battles, but it's kind of nice to be able just to auto-resolve one. We have been playing quite a decent amount of battles.
Elfry.
Noble, where are you at?
Give the word.
What do you guys want me to name him? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Bel Athlic? I don't want to pronounce that. So you guys can name him for sure. I don't know that I have anything really interesting to call him right now.
Setting a course.
I don't know yet that I even want to do like lore-friendly names, because there's a bunch that I could pull from. We could call it whatever the hell we wanted from the novels. Or from the army books, but I mean, we just called our elven mage Hoeth Potter, right? I'm not sure that we have to be going for the super lore-friendly names. It's fun to roleplay a bit.
By the gods.
Alright, Chamber of Visions is, yeah, public order's still a bit of an issue there. We'll upgrade this garrison Ancient Waystone. I'm not really worried about getting attacked, but it doesn't hurt. Have I moved her this turn? Yeah, go on.
Navigating.
So more Bretonnian sub-factions. Getting very, very close to Ulthuan. And we're losing FPS as we look at the Great Vortex now. It doesn't like it when I go very far with the camera. So that's like the only time I've played during this game that I get like a very noticeable FPS drop, unless it's just like a really big battle. I've had a couple massive Skaven battles where I literally had like 6,000, 7,000 troops on the field. You guys saw one, the Fortress Gate battle, where I got significant FPS drop. But on the campaign map, it's only when I like do something like this, where I like click all the way over and then start moving it. Yeah, like right now. Ugh, that's, oh dude, it drops all the way to 10 FPS. What the hell? That's weird. That probably needs to get fixed. I'm not sure what the deal, like it's like trying to load everything. 11 FPS? Alright, can you stabilize? Hello? Alright, yeah, it just takes a couple seconds. It's really weird. I wonder why it does that. Alright. So yeah, the economy is definitely starting to take off now, and the trade is starting to definitely reap some dividends for me, which I'm pretty happy about. I wonder how many of these ruins are Skaven. I imagine all 3 of them are. They're not really spreading corruption though. Last time I checked, it was in the blue, which means that they don't have a lot of corruption going on.
Ulthuan.
So I had been afraid that you could just kind of abuse the overlay and be like, oh, there's definitely Skaven here. Doesn't really work that way. Because a lot of these Skaven settlements don't spread it at all. Like, it's at 58%. So that's actually kind of high.
Wisdom leads me. Battle calls me.
Easy win for Teclis. They had almost nothing there. Oh, we definitely won it.
Behold my power.
Earthing Rod, that's pretty good for him. Chance of spotting 4 foreign enemies, 25%.
My My infinite knowledge is yours.
Leveled up, and we are super close to Flames of the Phoenix now. We need 5 skill points. So we have... Oh, we only have 3 right now. So I guess we'll get 1 in every spell. Or I could... Upgraded net's pretty good, dude. With all these archers, I'm gonna go upgraded net. I don't need regrowth, really. I guess for the Phoenix. Definitely when I get dragons and stuff, the regrowth will be super important. But right now, it just doesn't really matter. I have not seen the Frostheart Phoenix drop below, like, 80% health. And dropping regrowth on it at that point is kind of, like, you don't need to. So Skaven's Corruption's going down pretty quick. Okay, we can get some Illyrian Reavers, which I did want for sure. Just for some hammer and anvils, being able to chase down routing units, that kind of thing. And then ransom more captives after the battle. Pretty good. We'll go growth again.
Teclis High Loremaster.
We will endure.
And in Great Turtle Isle, the people are always getting upset. Man. We definitely want to keep the Elven Embassy. Definitely want to keep the port. And I want to keep the growth building too. Golden Ziggurat. Do I need a wall? I guess I really don't need a wall there. We'll build public order there instead. I built that when the initial High Elf Rebellion was there, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna go back and deal with the rebellion with Teclis himself. But now I can get rid of the wall. Watchtower, rather. And we can build some more public order buildings. And I'll upgrade that growth building as well. We are so close to Ulthuan, and my FPS is so close to dropping precipitously. Go on. We'll move a little bit further east. We could actually maybe get trade with the Pirates of Sartosa, who are over here. I believe right... Yeah, they should be in on these 2 islands. And then we'll move to Ulthuan. Ah! We can start the Ritual of Prophecy now. And we're actually in a really good position to do it, because Chamber of Visions, Sentinels of Zeti, and Great Turtle Isle, I believe, are the 3 provinces that will come under attack. Let's click. It's Great Turtle Isle. Oh, it changes. It changes, okay. So it's these 3. Alright. Are we quite ready yet? I think we want to maybe wait one more turn. Get him down into a better spot. One thing I didn't realize, thank you to Commissar G for pointing it out, this is actually a land bridge, so you can just walk here. I've been sailing. I didn't realize you could just walk over it, but yeah, that is a land bridge, so you can walk straight from Lustria to the Great Turtle Isle itself. No one else had actually pointed that out to me, so if anybody else knew, they didn't tell me. I feel like Skrulk's in there right now. Gemstones, that'd be really nice for trade.
Hoeth's chosen.
I'm not going to start it just yet. I think I might start it next turn. And I need to find a place for my noble to land. I'm very interested to see what's happening in Naggoroth right now. I imagine the major factions, Marathis, Cult of Pleasure, and Naggoroth will almost always actually take over the continent. And that is one of the coolest things about this campaign is I'm not going to really know what's going on in Naggoroth for a while, unless I send the noble up there right now, which isn't the worst idea, but it's more about trade that I care about, finding factions that I can actually trade with. I'm not going to trade with the Dark Elves. But it'll be really interesting to control a lot of Lustria, and then when I finally do invade Naggoroth, to see a massive empire built there. And like, hopefully, lots of stacks and lots of cool battles to fight there, because it's kind of super anticlimactic to finally invade a faction like that, invade a whole continent that should be under one faction's control, and then just like roll over after you win like 2 battles. It's no fun. So they're not going to be very happy when I leave, but the settlement's worth almost nothing to me right now. We'll upgrade growth. Force march back into Chamber of Visions and stabilize public order there a bit. Yeah, even... God dang.
Order must be maintained.
Even with the colonnade. I mean, it's only +3 public order, but that's not very good unless I have an army there. It'll stabilize much quicker if Teclis is there. Alright, we can upgrade more public order. Well, I already have a public order building here. I could get another elven embassy and get some more trade going. Well, now I feel a little bit dumb. Because I had just, like, I hadn't played a Teclis campaign before, but I had seen what you get when you hit the ritual, and seen what settlements would come under attack, like, a couple turns in, and I was like, okay, this is a campaign I want to do. And it had been a different set of settlements. It had been Chamber of Visions, I think Sentinels of Zeti, and Great Turtle Isle, maybe? Not 100% sure, but it wasn't Golden Ziggurat, and so I didn't think I would need walls there. And now, looks like I am still going to need my walls, so maybe deleting it wasn't that a good idea. Should I? Does it matter? I mean, it's not like I'm spending a lot of gold there. I only lost like 500 gold. Let's look at trade again. Knights of the Flame.
Do you know who I am?
They're not worth anything to me in terms of trade right now. Last defenders would be the Hung Warband. Weh. They could be worth a little bit.
Now, you seek a pact with Norscan tribes. The
Yes.
gods.
Okay, that's the easiest trade agreement I've ever done. I didn't have to do anything for that. And we're running out of trade goods, so each one of these is becoming a little bit less lucrative. That's okay. Still making quite a bit from it.
Loremaster.
Alright. We will force march over into the Great Turtle Isle, and then we'll be able to defend against all the incoming attacks. No problem whatsoever. I am going to go for the wall. Now it feels dumb that I deleted it. But I didn't think Golden Ziggurat was going to be one of the main targets. I should have just checked. Not a big deal, though. Clan Naw faction encountered, and we found Hexadol. So Mazda Mundi's chilling to our northeast, I think. And the New World colonies as well. I cannot goddamn wait until we get Dogs of War, dude. I feel like they're going to be coming in game 2. I feel like they kind of have to. Most logical. Like, they have so many ties to the New World with Perazzo's Lost Legion and Talea and the New World colonies in general. Like, they're famous for sending the mercenary companies out to the west, out to the New World. Seeing the Regiments of Renown, seeing the Dogs of War, seeing Talea fully fleshed out in a game. I mean, we already know how awesome they are with Katas mod. They're a fantastic faction in that mod, and I mean, obviously CA can do a lot more than modders can. Just with the tools that modders have at their disposal.
Master of the White Tower.
Alright, we're gonna force march. Do we want to upgrade? Yeah, we should upgrade you. I kind of want to like stabilize the public order a bit more. Like, it's so bad right now.
Restore order.
And actually, yeah, they're barely making me any money. I guess I don't have that many economy buildings going on right now. We won't start Vortex quite yet. Soon, very, very soon. But I do want to stabilize public order just a little bit more. And you also need to check Bloodhole Coven. I'm kind of surprised. I can't say I'm surprised, because I didn't build public order buildings for a while. Oh, they're coming back? God dang it. Posing Ritual has completed. I think we're about to get a... it's only when we do it that we get the cinematic. Alright, so Clan Skryre is coming. Kind of like the idea of fighting a battle.
We are ill at ease.
Because we have not yet.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
I don't want to fall so far behind, though. They could mess me up, though. Like, they could come in and sweep out and take out Chamber of Visions as well.
Master of Hoeth.
I probably shouldn't have gone... honestly, like, thinking about it now, I probably shouldn't have gone into war with them at all and should have just started the ritual and dealt with that first, and then I could have dealt with Clan Skryre. You know what? Screw it. We got 2,200 gold. Let's just get an army in Great Turtle Isle. Let's get a new army going. So we can stabilize public order there, and then we can focus on the clan Skryre threat as well. So Dragon Willed, who are we going to recruit here? We could get someone and name him like Imric or Kalidor or something. But again, we're not going to be getting dragons for so long, it seems like a waste. Strong, 40 armor, plus 20% weapon strength, vigilant. I don't care about that much at all. Resilient. I mean, some of these are strong, but if you're strong in melee, that doesn't matter that much to me. And I don't know that I need to spend 60 influence on any of these. Like, none of them seem like I need to spend 60 influence right now. Like, it doesn't seem that worth. Yeah, like plus 3 Lord defense for all for 15. What else do we have? Upkeep. Okay, that's really strong. For 15 influence, that's really good. We're gonna go for rogue.
Can I offer assistance? Setting up garrison.
And you know what? You guys can name him as well. Give me some suggestions on names there. Someone was suggesting some kind of website that Lionheart uses for his campaigns. I've never tried it. I need to go look and see what the name of the site is. But yeah, that makes sense. Like it's a good way to poll people and figure out what names they want to give to your units and your lords and stuff. I haven't renamed it. Oh, dude, you know what? I just remembered. I've been calling him Articuno this entire campaign. What's up, baby? What's going on? What's going on, legendary bird? We don't have any Moltres, we don't have any Zapdoses, but we do have an Articuno.
Your behest?
We don't have any recruitment stuff in here. How long are we until this upgrades? I don't want to get rid of kills. I don't really want to get rid of any of my trade goods. Public orders, I'm going to have to sacrifice on something here. Because I need to be able to recruit troops here again. Probably deleting too many buildings. Building and deleting, but... For right now... Yeah, for right now, we'll delete the Elven Artisan building. We'll lose a bit of trade income from that. That's okay. And we will recruit, or build a building there, a barracks, so that we can get some spearmen and stuff.
Ready.
Meanwhile, you can go deal with Clan Skryre and do it before they ruin that building, or ruin that settlement. Not that we've invested very much into it.
By the gods.
Don't need to be enforced. Well, yeah, you do.
I control this garrison.
The people are restive.
Alright, and Hero's not been moved, so we do have the Noble to the north, still scouting. Probably need to land him.
Guide me.
Cult of Pleasure, Marathi, expanded pretty far west, actually.
Sailing forth.
Actually, no, I think she starts right here, so that's not that far.
Setting the pace.
And we'll cross over, and then probably... Well, we have Hoeth actually almost all the way to Ulthuan now. Please. VAUL'S Anvil. Right here, where all the elven weapons are forged. Tip of the dragon spine. Kalidor. I really want to see Imric of Kalidor and Menaithnir in the game at some point.
As a mage,
He would be an awesome addition.
crossing the waves.
Maybe get access to that Star Dragon, like real early on in the campaign, like level 10 or something. Be pretty unique. A lot of rituals going off. Yeah, I just don't feel like I need to invest money in stopping this first ritual. As we get a little bit more money and get to the other rituals, then yeah, we can, especially when we're rolling in the dough, spend 10,000 gold to stop a ritual. It's definitely worth. Well, right now I don't think it matters much. All right, so we're starting to find some High Elf factions. Lothern's right here. We discovered... Oh, we did find him.
Alariel's champion.
He's pretty strong. It's funny that we're neutral with Tyrion.
If what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is understood.
Alright. What about trade?
As you say.
I'll take it, buddy. I will take it. So next step is definitely find more trade goods and start building more of those trade outposts so we can get more trade going. Please, FPS, be nice to me. Alright, that was fine. Cool. So we'll fight that clan Skryre stack probably next turn. Can't build the army in Great Turtle Isle just yet. We'll only need a few dudes there to start the ritual, I think. What's my garrison in here? Let's take a look at the garrison details. This could definitely fight off pretty much any one stack that comes to attack for sure. This one probably could as well. Mud Isles not so much. I think they'll come from the sea. So the Mud Isles will be under threat. There's a land bridge so we can walk down there. But yeah, I should have at least a couple dudes built before, recruited before we activate that ritual. Ritual of prognostication is finished. What's up, Clan Skryre? What's going on, baby? What's going on? We are gonna murder the crap out of you.
Hoeth's chosen. Did you say so?
I've been called the songbird of my generation, people. I don't know if you knew that I had a fantastic singing voice, but I definitely do. You'll probably hear a little bit of it this campaign. Axel Sildrator's gone.
Ulthuan.
Oh god. It's just gonna be a mass rout, man. Like that's really just not worth fighting.
Now is not the time.
Sorry, boys. I like fighting battles too, but that was just gonna be an absolute stomp. They have done absolutely nothing. Like clan rats at this point. That's all you have. No chefs on them either.
It is their time.
I don't even mean the
Free
unit
the captives.
punishment.
Power grows, treading lightly. Master of the White Tower.
Force march back in.
Very well.
Blood Hall's not super happy. Alright, we gotta do public order here now. Ugh, I have to get rid of all my trade places, man. Yeah, just do it now. You'll take an economic hit now, and it'll be worth it in the long run. God, I hate it. I just want trade, dude. I just want economy buildings going. I want big armies. I want cool stuff. Now, let's take a look at our quest battles again. Because we will generate influence and way fragments from doing them. Maintain 23 units in total. So we're at 21 right now. And we do want a Shrine of Azurian, but that's not what we want right now. Can start building White Lions. I kind of like that idea a bit, but this is going to be much more cost effective for us in the short term anyway. Probably in the long term too. Upgrade the promenade. Next turn we'll start recruiting troops. And I'm a little sad to get rid of any of these archers. They're so good. Like, they're actually so good with these silver chevs. But having a couple light cav would be really beneficial. It really goes against everything I know to get rid of silver cheved archers. But light cav are strong. Against the AI at least. Alright, yeah. Good night, sweet princes. Little bit less firepower.
There is no limit to my power.
We're in force march, so we won't be able to recruit just yet, but... Alright, Barded Ethelmar Steed. Is that worth? That'll allow us to do a lot of spell casting earlier on in a battle. We've always had to kind of keep him close to the army. Kind of like the idea of getting him some mobility. We'll do it. Yeah, it gives him a lot of armor too, which he needs for sure. He starts with, I think he was at like 15. This is not very good armor. No siree. Okay. How's our noble doing? Up top. Let's cross over.
For honor.
Continue our scouting. Over here.
hear the Kadaith navigating.
Look at that Great Vortex. There's some crazy stuff going on, man.
Of course.
And then we got another Harriet. CA really going hard on those naming conventions.
How wise.
Alright, so Safari. Lothern seems to be... Yeah, that's worth 2,400 gold almost. If there's one thing that characterizes the Tyrion campaign, it is you get a badass economy and you get it pretty easy. Not that we're doing too shabby right now with 2,500 a turn.
You need me?
I do need you, but next turn.
Our traditions make us strong.
Check every settlement again, see how we're doing. Alright. So it'll still be a couple of turns before those Chaos factions get to me, so I'll recruit 3 Spearmen, I think, in Great Turtle Isle, and then I'll activate the ritual this turn. And then by the time they get to me, it'll be maybe 2-3 turns later, I think, maybe even a bit more than that, and then we'll be perfectly fine. And then meanwhile, while he defends the homeland, we will be expanding with Teclis, get you out of Force March, real quick. Get a couple Illyrian Reavers. We have research available. I think that was available last turn as well. Alright, so... Upgrade... What am I looking to upgrade here? What's worth? I could get Porcelain. Ooh, wow. That seems good. We'll get trade advancements now. Upgrade... Get some spearmen, or you know what? Let's get some archer. Archers are gonna do more than spearmen. Let's get archers. We'll get 1 spearman to hold down the line, and then 2 to fire in. Mud Isles.
You must restore order.
Relax, boy. Upgrading the promenade, and then in Blood Hall, we'll go public order again. Stabilize that everywhere, I guess. Or as much as we can. Even the public order building's not going to be enough, apparently. It'll just slow it down. So maybe not even worth it. Alright. Hualatol. Let's do it. Let's activate the Great Vortex. So, Great Turtle Isle, Mud Isles, and Golden Ziggurat, all about to come under assault from the forces of Chaos. Powerful spell of Farsight is cast over the Pool of Isha. In time, the reflections on the pool shall reveal a path to follow. The vortex shudders as ritual power surrounds and then weakens it. An unfortunate side effect, yet answers must be sought. Begin.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the Great Vortex itself distorts under its pull.
We've seen that before. Okay. Well, sorry if some of you guys haven't. I would assume when every YouTuber on the planet seems like they're doing 4 campaigns. God, I can't imagine that. Why are people doing... Well, I know why people are doing it. They're doing it for views. And I don't blame YouTubers for going for views. I mean, that's what we do it for. I mean, I love doing this, but if no one was watching, I wouldn't make videos, right? But doing 4 campaigns just sounds awful, and the likelihood that people actually finish all 4 of them seems super unlikely. So, I don't know. I feel like some of those people are just going to be doing like the part 1 campaign for the massive views that you get in that first, and then after that, maybe not even do any more, which is a bit unfortunate. Not that I've never had campaign issues like that, of course, with the Throg campaign, but I tried to get deep into it, and then I just was like, dude, we're like 2 weeks away from Total War Warhammer 2. I don't care about Norska campaign anymore. I wanted to play this. So forgive me on that front. I think it's worth it, though. I'm having a blast with the Great Vortex campaign, man. It really is a lot of fun. Oh, nice. Oh, dude, you know what? Man. I've been forgetting about my rights. The public order thing will help so much. That's definitely worth it, yeah. That'll definitely help stabilize public order for sure. Alright. So yeah, that'll help a lot. Now everyone's much happier. Woo! And we'll be able to do some expanding with Teclis while we deal with chaos on the home front.
The people are rested.
Haven't seen the chaos spawn in yet, though. I don't know where they're coming from. I believe they'll be coming from the southwest of Lustria. Like the coast off Lustria, but not 100% sure about that. Okay, so what are we looking at? What do we need to do? Great Turtle Isles, all Gucci. Need to do some more scouting over here, find some new factions. We are at a limit with how much trade income we're making, though. So we will need to be conquering more settlements before we can get any more lucrative trade agreements, but that's cool. Hello. Ah, it was our noble who found Mazdamundi. He's got a full 20 stack. Can we see what he's got in his army? Bastiladon, Mundi, Skink Chief, and some Chameleon Skinks. Not really looking like an incredibly powerful army at the moment. And I guess we'll use you to scout out Naggoroth a bit. Diplomacy.
At your service.
Yeah, that should definitely be improving. Naggoroth? Safari would not even be good to trade with them. Knights of the Flame. Yeah, these trade agreements, we're running out. Not worth it at this point. Need more trade goods. Definitely need more trade goods. That's the name of the game.
I serve the king.
End the turn right there. See what's happening with chaos. Yeah, they'll spawn right now. By the end of this turn, I believe. If there's one minor faction you guys want to see fully fleshed out that you don't think is going to make it in the trilogy, but you really want to come, which would it be? Are we talking Cathay? Are we talking the hinterlands of Koresh? Do you think it's even possible CA expands out that far east? When this trilogy started, I would have said there's no way we ever get anything like that. But the more CA does with it, the more I'm starting to think that it's definitely a possibility. Is it actually going to happen? No idea. Oh wow, Clan Moore's the ritual already failed. You guys suck. But yeah, I mean, having them try their hand at Cathay, at Nippon, maybe import some Shogun 2 assets, and then get, well, I don't even know. Oh, I guess you'd have Oni. You'd have like demons, Japanese samurai demons, that kind of thing. There's so much stuff they could do, dude. It's crazy. Obviously, I want the major factions fleshed out first, but
Teclis.
you guys saw, like in the Araby video that I did, there's a lot of stuff that can be done with these factions to make them just as cool as any of the major ones. Maybe not as cool as the Skaven or the Lizardmen or the Elves, but definitely pretty awesome. Alright, you're gonna... It's kind of obstructive, actually. Public order is good. Chamber of Visions. Alright, we have a lot to do here, and we're starting to get a lot of gold, too. More growth. Let's get some more growth. What are we looking at? So, you can stack these. Income from trade, plus 5% agreement, trade tariffs, faction-wide, income from ports, all regions in this province. We don't have any ports in this province. So you want to do that. Those are really good buildings in Ulthuan. When you do that in Lothern, when you build an Elven embassy in Lothern, thing kicks ass. Do I want more? I can start getting white lines. Or a Shrine of Azurian, which will unlock my sword. So many things to think about.
Ready.
Well, you know what? Let's start moving you. Well, no, let's stay in there one more turn. Let's stay in there one more turn. Stabilize the public order just a bit more.
Hoeth's chosen.
Well, no, we're gonna attack though. I don't know. We'll stabilize it one more turn. Where's Chaos at? I still don't see them coming. Sentinels of Zeti. What are we gonna upgrade here? I want to finish my quest battles. I want to play a quest battle. I'd like to do that this part, actually, if I could. I've enacted the ritual, War Crown of Shrine of Azurian. Oh, we can do it right now. You know what? Let's do that.
Master of the White
We don't
Tower.
have, like, an incredible army right now.
There is no limit.
I don't think
to
it
my
matters. It's a little bit deceiving, right? Because they all have so many chevs. And there's so much firepower right here. The Witch King has attacked VAUL'S Anvil, desperate to break in and cause untold mischief upon the works of the Maker God. Through arcane skill, Teclis' force arrives to defend the shrine before the Witch King's sorceresses cast a fell net of magic over the area, cutting it off from the rest of Ulthuan. Teclis knows Malekith must be stopped. He unsheathes his sword, a weapon forged by himself that has been quiet of late, but now it glows with power enthused by the blessing of VAUL, the Maker. By battle's end, it will be a formidable blade once more. Now, when Teclis originally made the Sword of Teclis, Tyrion was in a super bad spot. He and Ilariel were on the run from Malekith and his armies. Malekith had sent out 4 assassins to hunt them down. Tyrion had been wounded by a Witch Elf's blade. He was poisoned, and he was in really bad shape. But he was still kicking ass, still murdering anybody who tried to kill them. And he killed all 4 assassins. But they basically let this spirit go that informed them that where Tyrion and Ilariel were, the Everqueen, as they tried to escape. This was during the invasion of Ulthuan, and during the Great War against Chaos. And then Malekith came and found them. Naggoroth came and found them, and Teclis was like, I have to go save my brother. I have to find him. He was kicking ass all over Ulthuan, destroying tons of armies with his power, because he was a fantastic mage by this point already. And stories were told about him. His legend was growing, and he went and basically, this is when he banished Malekith to the realm of chaos, or basically reinvigorated the fire within his flesh, made Malekith go to the realm of chaos to escape the fire, and where he banished the demon Naggoroth, and he forged the Sword of Teclis then and there, or before those battles, because he was like, I need something to help my brother out. And so that's what he did. He forged the sword and went adventuring, and that was where his legend really began, where he really became that beacon of light that the High Elves needed during that very dark period of their history. With that lore out of the way, hopefully some of you guys like that. I know some of you don't. Some of you don't want to hear me talk that much. Some of you are just here for the campaign, but I do like lore, and so sometimes I feel like I need to share it. And it's hard to share it when I'm focusing on other stuff. So, Sword of Teclis. This gives us a lot. Plus 40 armor-piercing damage. That's pretty high. Plus 10 melee defense. Missile resistance. Doesn't matter much. Enables magical attacks. Wind and magic cost lessened. Minus 5% upkeep for all units. Yes, please. That is super good. And that will be a good time to then start investing in some of the more expensive units like the White Lions as our main line. And then weapon damage. Some serious damage output for 41 seconds when you activate it. Alright. I'll see you on the battlefield for this quest battle. Well, let's take a look. Actually, yeah, let's look at the armies first. Yeah, it says, oh, you're gonna get your ass kicked. No, I'm not. Tyrion's coming with Dragon Princes. Dude, I want some of those. I really want to just micro some Dragon Princes into the back of a Dark Elf line. Rear charge them. Show them how to hit it from the back for real.
My powers are needed here.
Quick save in case we crash. See you on the battlefield. While the Witch King himself is absent from the initial attack of VAUL'S Anvil, he sends forth his best to deal with Teclis. The volcano rages all around as it knows the battle is inevitable. Teclis has sent word to his brother, but has no notion where Tyrion is, or if he will even answer the summons. And so the High Loremaster must face the forces of the Witch King alone, but he's not afraid, for he is Teclis, defender of Ulthuan, and he has already kicked Malekith's ass to the realms of chaos and back. So it's no problem. Yeah, he's just the Witch King, dude. He's just one of the most powerful characters in the history of Warhammer Fantasy. Not a big deal. We can duel him down. Teclis is stronger in terms of magic. We're better. We're going to put him in the ground. I don't think yeah, so Malekith isn't going to be at this quest battle, which makes sense. Wouldn't be that logical that he was already in Ulthuan. And we've got a choke point battle, too, which will be interesting. And really good. Oh my god, dude. If they attack through that choke point, they are going to get slaughtered. on a level that will be unbelievable. Like, it's just going to be complete evisceration. Net of Amontok, chain lightning on top of it. Archers firing in. Good night, sweet prince.
I see the Witch King's armies, but not Malekith himself. They say he is scared of me, that he worries about a prophecy foretelling his doom by a magic wielder of male aspect. Perhaps he cowers on his black ark. Do not show these fallen kin mercy, for they have never shown us any. For Lilith, for the Phoenix Throne, for Ulthuan!
Dude, I hope that's not how it's actually pronounced. Lilith? That sounds awful. That actually sounds so bad. Lilith sounds way better. Goddess of prophecy and dreams? I don't even care if that's how they say it. Like, I'm always going to say Lilith. That sounds way better. Alright. Here they come. What are we? So we've got VAUL'S Anvil here. That awesome volcano in the background. No time to deploy. Let's move up. Get our archers into one control group on the left. Yeah, we'll do that. Spearman in the front. Teclis and his Swordmasters in the middle. And the Frostheart. Valyrian Reavers out here. Alright. Are you moving up? You know you want to move up. We're gonna just start shooting them then. No reason netting a no reason to net a perfectly stationary target. We'll have the archers shoot them, and these archers shoot them. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Cheved up archers are pretty good. We'll move the Frostheart so it doesn't get friendly fired. And they're like, we're dying. Fireball the Witch Elves. We'll net. And hopefully we'll have an actual spell to use before, No, I don't even need to use a spell, dude. Like, I literally don't. Like, they're dying so fast. These guys are dying so fast. Alright, Swordmasters, you can get up there soon. Spearmen, get in there. Like, this is just mean, dude. Look at that. Bleak Swords. Now, why Bleak Swords only have 30 armor when you look at that? Like, they've got a full tower shield. It seems weird that they're that lowly armored. Maybe their armor save on tabletop. Maybe it matches up. I don't know. There have been some weird armor shenanigans. I know the Poison Wing Globadiers, for instance, are 100 armor. Like, what? That is one of the weirdest stat changes I've seen in Total War Warhammer 2. God, this game looks so good. I need to turn my archers off fire at will if you're on it. Oh, turn it off, turn it off. Alright. Next army is moving up. Nope, don't want my Frostheart to get wrecked. Oh yeah, just murder them, dude. They've been raping our people for 3 millennia. I'm tired of it. Get off my lawn, Dark Elves. Where's Tyrion at? I don't think I'm gonna need him, but it'd still be cool to see him and Teclis fight together. Big fireball to the face. Oh god. There we go. We're gonna shred that Hydra in about 3 seconds. And we are going to chain lightning right there. See what that does. Wow, these guys aren't dying. Like, I have them completely surrounded and what? They're not even losing HP. What's happening? Oh god. Oh my god, I wasn't even paying attention. How many kills did I get? A lot. A lot. Chain lightning, pretty good. This is so much fun. Kill the Hydra before it starts breathing on me. I'm kind of in a big blob right now. That would hurt if it... Oh, that would hurt really bad if it fire breath. 2 more. Frostheart. Swordmasters can go in soon. Spearman, time down. Yeah. Oh, Witch King himself is here. Okay. Alright, starting to get legit now. We got Malekith on the field. Oh, Hargonath Executioner's gotta kill those. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, shred them. Shred them. One of the best looking models in the entire game for sure. Black Guard on the field as well, looks like. Hargonath Executioners and Black Guard. You guys need to die. I need to focus. I really need to focus. Yeah, because their army's actually pretty solid. We'll Flaming Sword of Ruin this. Keep shooting. Actually, start killing stuff in the back. Teclis, you can go in. Frostart, get a rear charge in. What the hell was that? Oh, Spearman. Yeah, we're going to lose the Spearman unit. Oh, no. We do have the Illyrian Reaper still. It's a choke point battle, though, so unfortunately I can't really use them in the choke point very well at all. We are shredding them, that's for sure. Kill the Dark Shards. Actually, I should kill the Harpies. Harpies might do some damage. Tyrion's coming? Tyrion is coming. Nope. What the hell are you guys doing? Back up, back up, back up, back up. Come on, Tyrion, save my life. Dude, I need to get the Swordmasters out. Yeah, that engagement. I do not want to lose that unit. I need to shoot the Black Guard. For sure. Malekith is here. I cannot afford to get close-ups of him. I will net him and just destroy him. Yeah, everyone shoot Malekith right now. Swordmasters, get out, get out, get out, get out. Even Malekith can't deal with that many archers, dude. Not even Malekith. Not even the Witch King can deal with that. Frostart, get in there. This is a crazy battle. This is fun. I like this. I'm sorry I'm not getting as many close-ups as I would like to. But Shades are coming in now. Yeah, we got this. He's dead. And a big charge from the Dragon Princes. Tyrion at the crucial moment. Where is Tyrion at? He's going to turn the tides in my favor. That was not so easy. Cold One Dread Knights. Definitely need to shoot them. That was an awesome battle. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see a Tyrion. Look at my archers. They are worth every penny. Talk about cost effectiveness. 550 gold or something? Like 60 upkeep a turn? Barely anything. And they're able to do that for me? Yeah, that was... It's a big win. That might even be worth saving just in case I want to go back and see something from the replay. Sword of Teclis Plus battle. Alright. Take a look at kills. So Teclis with 144, Swordmasters of Hoeth with 138. They're about to hit gold chevs. They're becoming absolute monsters. Archers, again, almost always near 100, 50, 75. But most of them 150 on that. Gold chevs will do that for you, man. Would have liked to use my Illyrian Reavers, wasn't able to. I guess... Oh, Tyrion's army might not even come in. Maybe that was just one army. I don't know. Alright. Well, we did it. We won. Not the easiest battle I played, but ended up doing alright. I mean, honestly, we just lost. We didn't even lose a full Spearman unit. Tyrion did get committed somewhere. I did not see him that battle. I had no idea where he was. Those Black Guard and the Hargonath Executioners made it a little bit scarier than I thought it would.
Shackle them.
Can get some gold. Again, replenishment though.
Them.
That's a lot of replenishment.
I foresaw this victory.
We got it. And a lot of way fragments too. Oh, that's a really good item, dude. I think it takes one turn to get to me, right? Yeah. So now that we have our Sword of Teclis, I haven't gone down this at all. I don't really... That'd be kind of good. Life Bloom. Huh. I like the idea of it. Having the access to the passives for every single lore attribute, like, that's good. But, I feel like it's the least impactful of the trees I could go down. I like Winds of Magic Power Reserve, for sure. But I also need to start going down the blue. Lightning Strike and Quartermaster are both really good. Let's do some blue line stuff.
As I expected.
Alright, get back in there, get some more replenishment going. And so chaos comes. The Scourge of Chaos is here. The Puppets of Chaos are marching southwards towards Hualatl, towards Chamber of Visions, towards Golden Ziggurat, currently raiding. Teclis is in a great position to murder them, though. I'm not particularly worried about them. Looks like 2 armies. There's probably going to be a third. They're not even full stacks.
High Loremaster.
So we will deal with them very, very soon. But I think we've done a lot this turn. And there was almost no expansion this turn. So in terms of battles and fighting, maybe not the most exciting episode. But we have stabilized a lot of our economy. Definitely in a much better economic position. Growth is definitely rolling in. The public order, all of that is definitely looking a lot better. A lot of my settlements are a lot happier. Things are going pretty well. So we'll be doing plenty of more economic and empire building stuff when next campaign starts, but next campaign part starts. But we're definitely going to be fighting a lot more battles too. Probably 2 or 3 battles next part against Chaos, and definitely start expanding eastward, or northwards rather, towards the Cavern of the Mlexlagar. And probably try and take out Clan Skryre pretty soon here. Hope you guys enjoy this part. Talk to you next time. Indie Pride, signing out for now.